I was talking to your AI the whole time. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I got this filter. I subscribe to this pack, and that pack. And yeah, I got my whole business. My AI is doing all that stuff for me. That's going to be a reality.
Oh,
People are going to have these agents that are their versions of themselves that go out and do all their digital bidding, running companies, building companies, and they're going to have all these bots, botifying themselves. And then relationships like, yo, I want to get to know you. And be like, hold on, why don't you let your bot talk to me? Let me see what they think before we get together. And they have bot sessions.
mm,
Bots are going to talk to bots before it says, okay, he cool. I checked him out. His bot seemed legit. He seemed legit. There's going to be sites, companies that build that. Like, think about where we are right now. There's dating sites. If you were to tell somebody in the 70s that there is a dating site, they'd be like, wait, what? A dating? What do you mean you met somebody online? Is that like a planned marriage? Oh, no, it's like this digital thing. That's what we do in 2000s and 20s. They'd be like, no one would even believe you. They couldn't even fathom a dating site in 1980, 1990. But that's where we are right now in 2023. You couldn't imagine Tinder in 1990 or fucking Bundle or Big Bumble, whatever these sites are called. You couldn't imagine any of these things. So what you mean? Somebody just gonna get an app, you swipe right, and then you just gonna bang, you smashing dashes all day? Like, yeah, bro. I just be smashing and dashing on Tinder. No one would have imagined that in 1990. You couldn't fathom it.
So you gonna tell me, because I've been listening the whole day. So I just want to say this. So you're gonna tell me that you believe that robots is gonna take over our society? No.
Say that again.
I think he got kicked out. Yo,
Oh, never mind. Next
No
topic.
longer available.
yeah, it's okay. So, Will, quick question. So, you keep mentioning 2030. Where do you see the music industry in 2030?
The music industry in 2030. Shit. The music industry in 2030 is a new industry 2030. Okay, so what does that mean? So imagine keep going. I want to keep going to the past to explain the difference between this music industry that we have now and the music industry in 1823. The music industry in 1823, you sang in church, or you were part of some cathedral, or you sang in the opera, or some philharmonic, or some orchestra, or you sang in um, some theater. That was the music industry. And for many centuries, the industry was publishing because of the printing press in 1449. Because somebody wrote sheet music, needed our Bachs, our Beethovens, and our classical music. For a conductor to read from it and for people to buy cellos, violas, timpanis, drums, saxophones, flutes, pianos, right? That is what triangles, cymbals. The first music industry sold instruments, and that was from the printing press. And before that, the only people that could read and write were monks, cardinals, churches, and kings and queens. People did not read or write, not only music, they didn't read or write words. The only people that read or wrote were the elite. Music came, and the only time you heard music was at church or plays. And then the music industry came in 1923, around then, with Thomas Edison and recording music. So you mean to tell me we're going to take this infinite technology called AI and we are going to limit what a song is when a song can be anything with AI because the music industry that we have now is based on limitation because that's how much information fit on vinyl and CDs. That's why a song starts off with the intro, comes in with the chorus, and an A&R had to be like, no, that song's too long, bro. That's why our contracts are only 15 songs, 4 minutes. That's why ain't no 9-minute songs. You got to break them up, part one, part two, contractually. So now we have infinite machines, infinite space, infinite time, infinite options, infinite prediction, and it's gonna mimic limitations. Get the fuck out of here. That's not the music industry. The new industry is on its way. A new experience. Somebody has to dream it up. You gotta dream up the new shit. We are phasing out of the old shit. As a matter of fact, auto tune, are cats really? I don't know. Do we really like awesome shit? Is it really awesome? I don't know. It's questionable.
Or
And if the machine was going to mimic something, it's going to mimic
Or
the
the tool is the
lowest,
AI. It's
right?
like an
It's
AI.
going to mimic. It's going to mimic the lowest level of musicality. So AI is coming in at the time where we like it, actually, collectively. All the shit that's on top 40, that's on the top, that's on these streaming services, is all machine music anyway. It's not like the machine is gonna freaking is trying to battle Prince. It's not like the machine is trying to battle Stevie Wonder, where it's like true like and like musicality. The machine is mimicking people that use the machine. The computer against computer. It's like chess. Who's the better chess? Humans or the computer? The computer is. But thankfully, humans want to see humans play humans. Who's the better race car driver? Lewis Hamilton on on an analog car or a drone? It would be a drone.
Now let me
But
ask.
thankfully, people want to see people race people.
Now let me ask
But
you
when it,
this: you don't see how that can be dangerous?
um, yeah, but we've already experienced dangerous. Drop balls is dangerous. I lost a
We
lot of my homies to it.
You absolutely right, but when we talking about a technology in regards to an AI that can mimic anything, that's a little more extreme than a drive by, or just having a car accident, because now you're talking about the probability when it comes down to it actually happening is like sky high, as opposed to a car accident or me tripping and falling. It's on a different scale now because we have a system that has the ability to mimic something on a whole nother level.
One thing it's not going to be able to mimic is true improvisation. It's not going to mimic love. It can't mimic love. It can't mimic heart, compassion. It can't mimic empathy, but it can mimic basic shit. We just got
facts.
to get out of basic.
I love that you said that. Hey, yo, Will, I want to say this, man, King 334. I do not see you as ultra feminine, bro.
It
Right? Let
doesn't
me
have a
say that
spirit.
first. Yeah, I gotta say that first. Hey, yo, Will, let me ask you this, bro. With you starting out hip hop, going to pop, and doing the stuff you've done, if everything stopped tonight, do you think that the world knows every side of Will.i.Am, or do you think there's some sides that we don't know as far as when it comes to you musically?
Yeah. No, they don't. Um, and that's on
You said it's on purpose. Break that
because
down.
I wouldn't be able to. Um, Easy E said, "Real gangsters grow in silence." So I'd
Very
rather be
clever.
invisible. I'd rather be invisible and do the things and go into the corners and the circles that I work in because you're not going to get information. You're not going to get information if you're loud. You're not going to get information if you're distorted. You're not going to get information if you have wild intents, greed, and malice. You know, frequency. So to do that, a lot of my sides, quote unquote, don't need to expose. That's not my
Word,
agenda. My
word,
agenda is to absorb as much information as I can. My agenda is to prepare as many people that reflect in the life that I've, you know, where I come from as much as I can.
word. Let,
Like my personal life, who I date, where I go, what I've earned. I don't want to like. I like being. I like being able. I like to be able to ride my bike
right,
and
right.
not have to worry about like, yo, where my security at so I can go on my bike ride. fuck that. Well, I don't know who wants to live that life.
Word.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I
No,
don't.
that's
I like to. I like to. I liked. I really love being in the projects. I love it. I go there every Sunday. I'm home
you love being in the
every
project.
Sunday.
You said.
No, no, the life, my life in the projects. I love that life, and that's why every time I'm back at home, every Sunday I'm back. I'm back there, not not to like be on the corners at my robotic center. I got my robotic center in the projects.
Oh, that's dope.
I go back to my old porch and I sit on my old porch, have my little raspada, and I leave.
I got a question about
I
that.
like,
What's the age
yeah.
range at your robotic center?
Um, so we got 9 year olds that building robots with Legos, and then we got from 9 to 18. So
Okay, so
different
after
different
that,
different leagues.
what about 20 to 45-year-olds who want to learn to code and get, how do they start? If they don't have the school that they can get into young like you provide, how do that person start?
Yeah, that I don't. That's a really good question, and that gave me a whole new problem to solve
Thank you.
because
Please
there
solve it.
should be there should be that there should be like I should I should focus on that because I should. Thank you. Ooh,
We were talking about this yesterday, and all we kind of had to reference was MySpace coding and Black Planet coding is like how we kind of learned from our generation, but that's how we learned it. We didn't learn it from school. We learned it from copy pasting from there. So we kind of need that.
yeah, yeah. Because and you know it's communal and it's fun as hell,
It really is.
and it's because I see how it transformed the kids' lives. I see how they compete every year. They go to Texas and they compete in the robotics competition at the Houston at the stadium there where they play baseball. And the kid, I got my kids made it to the championship one year, and we had mentors that came from Boeing and NASA to mentor our kids. And I see how it like changes our whole perspective on what's possible. And right around the corner, there's jobs for them. Like these kids is graduating college, getting jobs, like awesome jobs. So to your point that you asked, that's a nugget. That's a
So
that's
if you
a
start
that's a
offering
real
an
jump off.
adult night school, can I please be the first to sign up?
Not even a night. It's a club, and if you could, it would be like because you compete with robots and you compete with programming, and so to have and I know adults would really get joy out of it. And like I said, there's jobs right around the corner once you get the hack of it. Once you like to turn it into a tutorial and a re-upskilling, I gotta tell the board that that's a nugget. What's your name?
My name's L.
Yo, that's a nugget right there. Oh, that's
Wake
dope.
wake it up, L.
Because
Yo,
what if
Will.
I'm an excellent organizer, like excellent, but then I learn coding and I learn to mix those at my age now? Wouldn't that look good on my resume?
And you know what's crazy too? The way that we're gonna upskill and learn coding, they got AI that codes now. You
Mm,
could have an idea and you're working with AI that it's the text to code. They have text to picture, text to image, they have text to knowledge, they have text to code,
hmm.
text to task. It's amazing times. But yeah, to that point, Al, that's a dope. That'll be
So,
dope.
Will, let me ask you this: how do you feel about the state of hip hop, and what do you think music needs more of today? I heard you mention love when it came to AI. Once again, how do you feel about the hip hop game today, and what do you think music needs more of today?
It's a good question.
I appreciate it.
Um, what to say that there's not enough of conscious stuff? It's out there. You know, the J. Cole's of the world, the Kendrick of the world. There's a lot of awesome shit out there, like conscious shit out there. There's a lot of stuff out there. We as a community just need to hold it up and celebrate it as much as we do, like you know the Gremlin music. Like we love the Gremlins. Nigga. Like,
Facts.
niggas love Gremlins.
Well, you crazy. You know what's up, man.
Real shit. Like, and there's nothing wrong with Gremlins, but we got a lot of shit out there that could use some like boost. Um, I tell you one thing, we need to like if we had a different relationship with women in music,
Facts.
our community would be beyond thriving. We would put more zeros to the dollars if we held and celebrated our women on record, our testimonial to black women, brown women. I think because we are the only community that talks ill about our women like that. Like we take the cake.
No, I respect it 100. So you saying we got to bring back the diversity, the Bilal Soul Sisters, the dope records. I feel what you're saying, man. I definitely agree that we need, to uplift our women. I agree with you 1,000%, bro. Absolutely.
Hey, Will, I got a question. This is more tech related, and it's probably a little bit more
Yeah.
local tech
Oops.
related.
I'm in a town. I got out the town. But yeah, if we celebrated and bigged up and honored our women on music better, our community would be a lot more healthier, a lot more vibrant. Because we one of the only groups of people that on record literally say the foulest stuff to women.
Facts.
Like if you were to go to Israel and listen to their cultural music, they ain't talking bad about their women. If you go to Arabic music, they're not talking bad about their women. And that's a different issue, like as far as rights go.
That's real.
But they're even coming out of that. They're coming out of that as far as the advancements and how they're trying to, you know, move forward, giving women rights. But their music is not talking bad about women.
Facts.
Indian music, you don't hear people talking bad about the women and their culture
Yo,
and
Will,
community.
what do you say to the artist who feels like that's what they have to do to get heard? And also, what made you fearless? Because you went from hip hop to doing pop and doing different stuff. What made you fearless, and what would you say to that artist who feels like this is what I need to do? I need to dog women because I don't think nobody would listen to my conscious record. What would you say to?
Um, so that's one thing. So if I think of techno, a lot of people think techno is like white music. Nope, that's Detroit, black people.
Chicago.
If I think of house music, they'd be like, "Yo, that's some European shit." Nope, that's Chicago. That's black people. If I think of like pop, that's black people too. That's like Motown. Um, so hip hop, like that's Jungle Brothers, Africa Bambaataa, Dr. Dre. Sorry, world class record crew. Dr. Dre.
Damn, I didn't
JJ
even know
Fad, I'm
that,
here
bro.
to rock. JJ Fad is like supersonic. Bam, 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 bam. Fergalicious definition. That's Fergie, bro. I just took from the shit that inspired me. Like,
Mm.
what you gonna do with all that junk? All that junk inside. Oh, that's Egyptian Lover, bro. And the bass go boom, 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 boom. That's party music. Is that pop? No, that's at one point in time that was as hood as it gets.
Facts.
That's a fact.
Wow, that's you broke that down perfect.
That's a fact.
So like Kid and Play, Heavy D, Heavy Diddle 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 D. All these songs like MC Hammer. MC Hammer, he was the blueprint. MC Hammer was the prodigal son as far as like, yo, this is how far we can take it, y'all.
Facts.
MC Hammer, bro. MC Hammer. So to me, my fearless comes from looking at Run DMC, my Adidas. Like You think Adidas was like, we need to have some black people make songs about our shoes so we could market to a new demographic? You think Germans were
Yeah.
like, you think you think the Gazelle company was like, if only the hip hoppers from Brooklyn could wear Gazelle glasses? No, bro. Hip hop did that. Hip hop is pop. And whoever said it's not is only trying to sell prison commercials. Hip
Hmm.
hop is as pop as it gets, bro.
Facts.
Hip hop is hard. Hip hop is soft. LL Cool J, I need love. Hip hop is all types of fucking everything, bro. Hip hop is knowledge. Hip hop is like KRS One. Hip hop is edutainment. Hip hop is
Hip hop
Public
is
Enemy,
right. It's crazy. You know?
revolutionary music. Hip hop is freaking, like I said, Salt and Pepper. Herbie Lovebug. He's the one who taught me
Facts.
how to freaking do pop records. Salt and Pepper here. Yo, the ultimate hip hop producer of all times is actually an R&B dude, Teddy Riley. He did The Show. He did Big Daddy Kane. He did all types of shit, Teddy Riley. So to say that hip hop's not pop, then explain Teddy Riley.
That's a
Hmm.
fact, bro. Damn. Great breakdown, brother. Great breakdown.
Hey, Mr.
So
Will,
so
you
black. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, I got a question.
Go ahead.
This is a little tech related and local tech related. So, do you have any involvement with the upcoming World Cup or the Olympics in LA?
Um, no, no. I don't. No. That's a good question, though. Damn, I came here and got some nuggets. Real shit. No,
Thanks, Logan.
I don't have that.
You've been dropping gems today for
Yeah.
us.
No, I think we're gonna be doing something for the Olympics in France,
Okay, that's
in
what's
some
up.
shape, but not. No, damn, I haven't thought that far as far as the Olympics and as far as the Olympics. But I need to get on that.
Yeah, it's like
No,
5 years
that's
away.
real. Hey, yo, Will, I want to say, man, thank you too, man. We got to give you your flowers because you definitely contributed a lot to black music and music as a whole, man. So salute to you and shout out to Wack and R&B for sure.
now listen,
Oh,
Will.
I
Oh,
remember one
oh,
time. I
go
remember
ahead.
one time when Wack came over to the studio with Kanye and Game,
AB, I had AB
and
with me too.
so Wack came over to the studio